categories, but Middle Tennessee is giving them a big punch early and coming out of the timeout with some substitutions for Izzo. Matt Costello with the strip inside. Middle Tennessee has started 6 of 7, and Costello right away gets into the act.
But they got a #2 seed, and obviously they got to come out and play. Tom Izzo really doesn't care, but I think you start talk about this game right here, Middle Tennessee. Yes, they came out hot, but I think more importantly, when you start talking about rebound margin and the way they're competing as far as a smaller group inside.
Jacob Ivory, their starting point guard, and Ed Simpson, who fractured his ankle just before the Conference USA tournament. He was their top 6th man, and imagine not only making it to the tournament as Costello hits, but making it not full strength, getting the full strength. They lost their 6th man.
And Kermit Davis talked about that injury. He said after when it happened, they couldn't practice anymore.
Up top, foul, count it. Costello.
Played basketball that he would be a perfect fit at tight end. He only played receiver.
Valentine poked it away, got the steal. Opportunity here for Michigan State. Good defensive stand inside Costello. Darnell Harris on him. Costello's deep in there, and it's tough to stop him when he gets it that low.
Michigan State has to go there.
Live from Middle Tennessee. Three-pointer number 10. And they've hit 2 in this half. Harris has hit 2 today. Had one early. Costello gets it deep. That's been the best offense for Tom Izzo. So a 13 is taken down to 4. Middle Tennessee, a 15 trying to take down a 2 seed at Michigan State. 1 out of 2 inside Costello. Well, Michigan State comes back quick.
Being able to spin out of there and get a nice look at this rimmed out.
Green and white on their feet. Costello, he's been tough down low and gets another friendly roll. Matt Costello and Brent.
Spin out of it, come out of it with balance. That's what Reggie Upshaw is doing.
5-point Middle Tennessee lead. Michigan State with the ball. And inside, it's Costello again.
Wallman in there. Another screen by Costello. Down Thompson. No call. The other end, Costello lays it in. And how about him with the ball fake? For Michigan State. And then I'm thinking Oklahoma, Villanova, West Virginia on that second line. Time. And that basket counts. Wallman's got the assignment now. Matthias. Look at Wallman now. Great job. Getting a lot of minutes because of his play. I think he's going to be an orthopedic surgeon. He gave him a hip check. Look at Costello. Lead Matthias. And look at Hammonds, though. He never. Horn set. Nice double. Left Costello open. How about Stone challenging Costello, and Costello is able to end up with the ball. He's tough. He rolls up beautifully. Experience. Look at that hesitation. Oh. Coming down the lane, picking up the loose ball. Stone will take it. And he's off the mark. They've got the 3-on-2. Look at this look. Costello again. That's a 6th.
In life, yeah. Tell people where to send it. All right, the opening tip is controlled by the Spartans, and this is the man who makes it go, Valentine.
Ohio State goes a little bit.
Would they do anything else with the go thing? They wouldn't dare.
Make it up. Dribble exchange, very tough to handle.
This is Aaron Harris, the freshman from West Virginia, inside Costello, averaged a double-double in conference play.
Look at this defense.
Again on the break for Spartans. Costello ahead of the pack.
Thomas telling us today, look, I said it. I mean, this is a team that can make a deep run, can compete for a national championship. There's no doubt about it, but this is the first step. He's also saying it with some confidence. He knows he's got a good basketball team, solid, and bounce back. Any adversity, if you can handle it, it's going to make you a better team. Nice kid here. Send it in. They are a good basketball team, and a couple of weeks here, a couple of days under the gun here would be Very beneficial to them.
They hope they're still being talked about in a couple of weeks. That would be
ideal.
Yeah, it'd be wonderful for Maryland. This is a year that began with so much excitement in College Park. And look, they still had one of the 5 best years in school history in terms of regular season wins. But
I think once they get a nice little slip again, they do that well, don't they, in Valentine?
2 games you're in. The problem is winning here is incredibly difficult. I think if they lose here, then they have to win 2 in the Big Ten tournament.
Costello stores the game for Miami. Right now, Jim Laranaga's got a team that not many are talking about and, kind of show college basketball fan, but they get lost in the shuffle. They don't have that brand name. But Miami can win the whole thing. That's Costello. This time with the left hand. In the lane, the old-fashioned running hook goes down.
And that's not bad for a kid. Bang a 3, then go with a little Magic Johnson running hook.
Costello. It's Dion. Nice look by Jaquan Lott.
That's the screener's fault. That's a pretty good look. Matt Costello didn't jump back to help. When you are the man guarding the back screener, it is your job to defend the cutter. And then, second thing, get back to your man.
Valentine, nice slip to Costello. Senior to senior on senior day. Teams have a chance to win a national championship, even in this league alone, are powered by seniors. In this age of the one and done, in this age of Ben Simmons, he's supposed to go to LSU and they're supposed to be in the Final Four. Who are the best players in America? Who are we talking about for the Wooden Award? Who are we talking about winning the national championship? Teams whose stars are seniors.
You know what, I like Kansas a lot, okay? Middle and figure it out.
Costello, good again.
One-on-one working against Laurent. The hook won't go. There's Costello doing what he does as well as anybody in college basketball, rebounding. And Costello able to keep it alive.
This is an interesting matchup. Laurent is the guy who is starting on Valentine. So Eddie Jordan, I like a guy who can shoot in transition like that. You've got a problem if you're Rutgers.
What an effort by Bryn Forbes to save it off the deflection. Now Valentine, the push ahead to Harris. The no-look to Costello.
2 great passes right
to Costello. Costello follows his miss with a make, and Michigan. So Valentine on the lead to McQuaid. Costello sets the screen for Valentine. Gives it right back, and there's Costello with the double.
State. Let's see how they respond to this.
Yeah, we talk a lot about the offensive prowess of this Michigan State team. They defend the 3 better than anybody else. And they rebound, as we mentioned, better than anybody else as Costello works his way.
At this time of year, yes, they still are.
Taylor ran into some traffic. The shot is short. The rebound tipped over to Valentine. Valentine looking to push.
Sorry about that, Kevin. I actually like that shot by Taylor. Got inside the paint area and forced the defense to react.
Oh, what catch and a finish by Costello. 52 this first half to really hold down that middle.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for him because he doesn't have quite the physicality yet to bang with his Costello consistently.
Michigan State with another opportunity thanks to the offensive rebound. They've out-rebounded Penn State 21-9. Valentine a lob to Costello for the flush.
Himself inside and then move out.
Talk about that physical play down low. Costello having his way right now with Julian Moore.
Rebound by Forbes. He's Valentine at the point guard, running the break. He's been one of those guys on the wing helping finish breaks his first 3 years as a Spartan. Good shot fake by Forbes. Costello works inside. And now you're in a bad spot. Cam Williams knocks down the 3, but Michigan State does that better than does. I said this last game that we had. He doesn't look at the ball. The ball finds him. He looks at his defender when he's coming off the screen and then reads the defense, whether he needs a curl or pop back. It's terrific to watch. Gave him 6 points in 30 seconds. Michigan State's actually hit its last 6 3-pointers over the end of the first half and the start of the second half. Harris pitched it back out to Costello, who knocks it. And that is a lack of concentration. It's what Tom talked about, or Coach Izzo talked about at halftime. Ohio State's a pretty good defensive team. The opponent scores 66 a game against them. They're going to have to dig in on this end for the last 17 to have any hopes pulling off this upset. Don't think the way they're constituted, they can score with the Spartans. Good flash, senior to senior. Mickey Mitchell defending. Good help coming across from Thompson, but nobody can ground. Explain. When the guys go too far, they let them know. Costello cleans up.
Felder at 35. Right. Kay Felder at Oakland is unbelievable.
Costello, they flip it back out. Still some more time.
I feel like this bucket here would end it for Ohio State a little bit.
Costello worked around.
Man, you dissed me. Because nobody got dissed harder than Costello would have, and he's getting ready to dunk on the whole building.
Officially, did you?
No.
That possession goes awry for Nigel Hayes, and Wisconsin up ahead. The lead feed to Costello. 5 out. Showalter steps into it, and Valentine on the move. Costello fills the lane. Oh, my.
Rebounds. He passes. He scores. Flips it. Davis. Costello taps the ball himself and gets the...
You got to get up on him.
Max Bielfeldt from long range.
Maxing it out. And Costello, an accustomed team.
There's nothing wrong, Costello. Michigan State with possession, down by 4. We'll hit the 2-minute mark of this first half.
And Ego really trailing again. Nice entry.
Costello backing in on Hartman, leans, counted and a foul. Shot clock down to 2, down to 1. Bielfeldt doesn't get the roll and got away with a travel.
He did. Look at the run out and look. Nice coverage. Just don't save it around there.
Clark, Forbes using the screen, off the rim. Rebounded by Costello, creates some space for himself, and clears it.
They're not playing Forbes well at all. They dodged one.
Valentine bounces. It gets to Clark eventually.
Not a bad gamble.
Taking the baseline. Mine is not. 48-45, Michigan State.
Remember how Davis, not much action.
The lob upstairs, Valentine.
Concerned about playing, but they announced it on the Monday night of the final championship.
59-49, Michigan State in front. Indiana's 1 of 5 at the free throw line.
There's that staple. They post up after running down and through. Physical. They really push it. Really challenge your balance. And Costello with another.
Valentine lines it up. Costello taps the ball to himself. Costello in the paint. 6 minutes to play.
Now just keep plugging if you're Indiana. This is all about getting better right now. See if you can get back in touch a little bit. They've had a terrific year and a long way to go. This was just a hungry team today. Michigan State. Nice look. Too much help.
Secure it. Michigan State comes away with it. One of the best rebounding teams in the country.
I think Forbes helped out on that one.
Costello turns.
That Yogi would go.
Big against Snow.
About that kid, Mike. Turned to his right shoulder. Great kid. Works really hard. He's made A.J. Hammond's a better player. Just his presence every day in practice.
And Dan, it's the one difference. I mean, very few people have 7-footers in the game right now. But when one gets in foul trouble and Hammonds has 2, you bring in Haas, protecting the paint inside. Great drive by McQuaid.
Did what Cam Newton didn't. He got into the pile, dug it out, got it up on the glass. Hammonds finished it up.
Just lead at 18. Matt Costello is free. 4-3. Ready on Dennis. Knocked it away. Davis the other way. The lob. Could not finish. Costello the run out.
Going to pretend to know, but I hope at least they do it as a trial in some of the preseason tournaments.
That would be great. Valentine again. Costello. They're giving Costello that shot. He hit one, missed the last one. Didn't take this one. He was going at Hammonds. Oh, beautiful move. Denzel Valentine. ball is in his hands so often in the half court for the Spartans these days. He's doubled down. They get it out of his hands. Costello able to get there before.
Way for Michigan that Michigan State has made that many threes, because at some point they have to stop falling in that ring.
Well, I think you've got to disrupt them out of the quality of three-point shots they've got. If you don't do that, they'll continue to fall, I think, because they're just that good at shooting.
Starts off inside with Costello.
Might get away from him.
Robinson. 0 for 3 shooting for Duncan Robinson, who had been red hot until the last few for Michigan. Costello back-to-back buckets to begin.
Fella has a really high ceiling.
I'd say he's coming out of his shell a little bit more personality-wise, too.
And that's the natural progression. When you're a freshman, you kind of observe and stay quiet, and then as you start to feel yourself a little more, you become a little more demonstrative.
Costello spins baseline. Nice move right around the Wolverines.
And don't understate the importance of that. When you're talking rivalry games, being able to have the upper hand in a decided fashion, that's big.
Valentine dumps it down to Costello. Blocking foul called on Duncan. Away the freshman from Duncanville. Here's Costello with a steal and a dunk.
That is by continuing to fight and try to win some segment of this last 9.5 minutes.
Well, Irvin's fighting and grinding. He has 17 now, back-to-back buckets. And again, the reason for optimism, the hope for Michigan, you get Karis LeVert back. I mean, he's leading scorer, second leading rebounder, led him in assists when he went out. And he has been out since December 30th, but rolling back with that left leg injury. As Costello
Section actually fuels the fire. You just have to get a fire going, man. That's what it is about playing on the road. If you never get anything going, yeah, you have nothing to build. But if you can make a few shots early, that student section actually fuels the fire.
Valentine, good look, and Costello lays it in. Lewis with a little step back, nothing. And the end zone will chant what just happened.
You will hear that every time he touches the ball for the rest of the game.
Costello, baby, hook, you bet. By the way, for Sanders to help keep Rutgers hanging in, and now some good D. Costello, a third time, got it, and the foul.
I tell you, though, the more you watch Rutgers, the more you appreciate how hard the guys on the floor have to work. Without that depth, I mean, they really have to work, and against a team like Michigan State, a guy like Mac.
Now, Valentine's got 3 tonight. Forbes has 6. Harris has a couple. Here's Costello. There's that hook shot. He's starting to love that. You may be right about the no pass thing from Chile. Oh, the offensive rebounds are grabbing them like candy right now.
McIntosh, who has not shot the ball well from 3 in Big Ten play, now just 6 of his last 32s. Costello,
that's great pass. That's
in Iowa, having a chance to win that game was a really solid, mature performance from the Hawkeyes.
well, no question.
12 assists, a triple-double, and then he got another one against Boston College out in Los Angeles. And he's just a great player. And now that he's healthy again, I think you're going to see more big numbers, because I don't think just one guy can guard him.
Matt Costello, who rolled his left ankle during Michigan State's game this week, missed some time in that game, came back.
Teams that are very similar. And that move is why Noah Trimble is top 5 player.
And how about Valentine with a 50-foot. Valentine, another rebound, his 13th. Harris. Costello with a follow.
Where the passing ahead
started. It's just January. Just wait.
Yeah.
I mean, we say parity, and the thing is, you see great execution. Very similar to the play we started the game with. You name it. Very excited about this kid.
Here's Watson over Bess. And a rebound for Costello. Costello to put Michigan State.
Great that is. To play downhill, get the defense retreating back on their heels. You see, the rest of the defense was actually going out to shooters, so he had a wide-open shot. You don't see a lot of young guys take it.
It's back-to-back double-figure scoring games for him. Costello with a shot over Jacobson.
28 of the last 29 meetings between these two schools, at least one of the teams has been ranked. Right now it's Michigan State at number 4, although they are coming off the loss on Thursday. Costello in shot for 2.
Oh, that was a terrific catch.
Harris baseline, and that time the reverse won't go, but the tip is good. Well, that's certainly been one of the big changes for the Badgers. Under Greg Gard, he's using his bench a lot more than Bo Ryan did in the first part of this season. Good defense by Happ. Costello again. Costello to the hoop for 2.
Got on his left.
And what a win this would be to try to jumpstart their season as Koenig misfires from deep off the front of the rim, and now the Spartans in transition. No look feed, and Costello the flush.
As you see, Showalter taking a seat.
He's got the 3 fouls, so Jordan Hill comes in. Meanwhile, Wisconsin has started this half just 1 of 7 from the floor. And now trail by 3. Badgers trying to stop a 3-game losing streak. 5 on the shot clock. Valentine feeds Costello inside with 2 to shoot. He's got to put it up. He does. Costello 4 minutes, a 13-2 run for Wisconsin. Hayes gets a breather on the bench. McQuaid from 3. And an offensive rebound for the Spartans. McQuaid thought about putting it up. Instead, the dish. And Costello the flush. Harris, Best, Valentine, Forbes, and Costello on the floor right now for the Spartans. Forbes, nice dish, Costello! Another big-time jam.
Yeah, that's well executed.
Spartans trying to avoid back-to-back losses. Valentine, and it's tipped in. Give it to Costello.
He's almost a 50% three-point shooter, and I'm sure once again his name was in yellow and circled in the scouting report. Great play.
And this got spit out by the rim. The Spartans were gone dry offensively. Got a great look from Valentine. Feel a little Big East-like to you here tonight?
Especially the Jizz.
Costello into Woodbury's body, puts the head down and scores.
Once again, uses
the shutout.
Well, you know what Tom Izzo had to say, because they come out when they're upset, inspired. It's not important. They come out ready, much more ready than they were at the start of the game. Nice play.
Costello from Valentine. Freshman McQuaid. Gazelle off the switchback, got hugged, and a turnover.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought the first call was just a bump.
Costello decisive for 2. Yeah, I like really right now the contender for the #1 throne at this point.
Yeah, but I think what's happening, we see a lot of good teams, not a lot of great teams yet, and I think that's a major problem. Zone defense again by Iowa.
Oh. 2 and a foul for Cotty.
They've all been playing terrific. And I said one of the reasons right now, because there's been a great deal of improvement on the Michigan.
And in a game like this, Garner's the chief outside threat and Taylor on this team, and they're just being defended well. I mean, they can't get any kind of rhythm at all because of the defense of the guys in the green jerseys.
There's Costello
on the bench, so less three-point shooting in the game. Hence, zone by Penn State.
There in the Costello. Valentine again, another no-look pass. Costello got stripped, got it right back there. Shot clock down to 3. Costello, his own rebound, an easy putback, uncontested.
And he's been a very welcome addition to this team. When Valentine was out, he was great. 17 a game. Valentine back. He's doing just what he needs to be doing. Adds to the depth.
Kyle Arns trying to send it up to Costello, who does corral it. And
good and far along as he is, but they had to throw him in. A couple guys got hurt. You know what? He's really seized the momentum. He can really shoot the basketball.
From nearby Centennial High School in Champaign, they're recruiting his brother right now as a sophomore in high school. Tough move by Costello.
Creating like Tum Tum does, but in turn, he gets everybody into offense.
Costello clears the rebound. Michigan State 14-1. Best start in school history before the loss to Iowa to open Big Ten play. They'll play Iowa again next Thursday and finish that series.
But as Tom reminded me when I told him that, we have Penn State first. Which sounds like it's not coach. Costello exposed the basketball. And I always used to kid my kids saying, like, he didn't really block the shot. You blocked it yourself by exposing the ball.
10 to shoot for Michigan State. And the sophomore Tum Nairn. Beautiful passing.
And see that's a decent shot for him personally. But without any other big guys, he's the biggest guy in the court for Illinois. He's got a fall away is not going to be the answer.
Oh, that's great.
Murphy baseline jumper, good, having a good game. Jordan Murphy, the 6'6", 230-pound freshman from San Antonio, Texas.
He's not affected too much by playing in the Big Ten.
Costello in the paint, great position, and he gets the skyhook to go.
You know what the senior just did?
Nate Mason.
Mason, the fact he's always under control. He very rarely gets out of control. I think it's really a settling effect for Minnesota. Be interested to see how they score here with forwards out of the game. The gut feelings are going to the post.
They did a good job. Nice pass from McQuaid down low to Costello. His foot didn't get a call. Three misses.
Here's a shot I didn't like. I just don't think you need that. They can get a better shot than that.
Oh, what a play. Costello and a foul.
Play. That gets the coach excited. He used to tell me, Coach, I got to be creative.
Costello had it, retrieved it. That's a good job. He settled himself and squared up. 6 fouls between them, 4 for Konate on the bench.
A little 2-2-1 press right now to try to change the momentum of the game a tad, at least the tempo of the game, more than momentum, I should say. Just try to speed it up, slow it down, make him take time, but just try to change it a little bit. Back to that 2-3 zone.
Costello, a 10-footer. Good touch.
Tip won't go. The second tip does for Costello. That's a big Costello. Now Harris with 1 on the shot clock at the foul line. Won't go. Costello, the offensive rebound in the putback. Nice down double figures. Last game, they were down by 15 against Oakland. They won in overtime. Down 13 against Kansas. They won that one. Down 13 against Louisville. Won that one. Here's Costello spinning baseline and the jam for Costello. Ahmad Wagner checks back in for Iowa. Here's Arns, freshman from Ohio. Costello backing down against Wagner. Tough, strong play by Matt Costello. 6 now for Woodbury.
Good job by Goins. Really nice job by Goins.
What a pass, and the finish by Costello. Only one player in college basketball has been able to do that, Shane Battier. He's in rare air as a shooter and a shot blocker. Costello inside gets 2.
I'm not going to be surprised.
And Felder quickly back across. What a rebound to Michigan State. McQuaid pushing. Costello dunking. First half for K.
And that's what I mean about keeping you guessing. You're trying to guard him, and a guy like that, when he puts his head down, you're thinking he's going to get all the way to the rim. But his ability to literally just change direction and elevate quickly, get that shot off. You're like, man, I was just in front of you. What happened?
And now Costello, the huge dunk.
10 and 34 against Toledo, and everybody knows he's going to take a lot of shots, and no one can stop him.
And you can try to make him go left, but he's got such a low center of gravity, and he's strong and quick, so eventually he can go back to his right. Now, he's left-handed, and as a right-handed player myself, you see a nice move there by Costello.
Part of the rim, but did not fall. Harris almost lost it. 10 to shoot. Costello. Yes! And
side to Costello. Working on the freshman Miller. Blocked by Miller. Costello with the athletics. Outside of Miller. And the freshman knocks it down.
6'10". He can step out on the court. He's just got to get stronger. This game's a little too physical for him.
Costello inside, the runner. He has 6 halfway through the first half.
Michigan State's imposing their will. I mean, Walker got a contested look at the 3 there, but he's not getting real good shots within the flow of the offense. There's another great pass.
That's a good shot.
Floater in traffic, and Costello clears it.
But, you know, you kind of want that kind of shot because they're not shooting well. You get it closer to the rim. We'll shoot much better at the rim.
Now Michigan State into the post. Costello rolls it in. Again. See if Michigan State settles in now.
Yeah, you know, nice play.
Valentine.
Let's see.
Yeah. Rare opportunity for Jim Calhoun to say he's neutral.
Yeah.
If the feet aren't set, you can still be a legal guarding position man as Costello. There he is for 2.
Miami game and so on. But they haven't competed like this all season. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't have lost the game. They've competed wonderfully.
Lost by double figures to Purdue earlier in the year. Costello.
It's not for the foul. Matt Costello has a dunk.
That foul on Elliott. Costello, little baby hook in the first 2 points. Is something, isn't it?
It could be up 80 points. He still wants perfection, but you have to expect that. When you have the #1 team in the country, everyone's going to come for you to Florida next. You've got to figure some things out here. Didn't end the first half well, so here you have an opportunity to clean it up.
Yeah, big weekend here in East Lansing. They'll honor the 2000 national championship team against the team that they beat to win the national championship is Costello.
Big guys inside, but experienced guys for Michigan State. Senior Costello facing up on Bruce into the lane for 2 and a foul. It's difficult when you're missing him to get stuff going offensively. Perovic, you see stepping out. Normally a very good three-point shooter. ACL injury last year, coming back from that, still trying to get his rhythm, his timing. He was a mid-30s three-point shooter. I expect those numbers to be similar. What explosion!
The 2 freshmen come out. McQuaid in conversation, or actually listening to Tom Izzo. Davis comes out as well. I think it would behoove Michigan State to get Valentine in the middle of the defense. Now they're able to guard him, and you see he can't even get the ball. Mahmoud is all over him, playing basically a box and one. Forbes to Costello. Send it over Messier. Donovan Mitchell takes the high handoff, and Louisville puts some back-to-back field goals together. There's that lack of point guard play, though, Mike. McQuaid in transition. Great steal by Michigan, by Louisville.
Dunn took the game over there the final few minutes for the Friars on Friday night as a 3 off the mark from Bryn Forrest. And Michigan State keeps it alive, and Matt Costello. Our officials tonight, Tony Padilla, Zelton Steele, Chris Restad working this 3 for this game, and Michigan State.
2 and a 1-0 lead for BC.
I do the same. It's Christian. I keep calling him Christian. Jim Christian.
You got me doing it.
I've known Jim for 25 years.
He's in his second year at BC.
Great job. And we go to the other end. We talk about this Michigan State team. I think they're the best team in the country. They've got shooters. They've got depth. They've got size, defensive ability, and they got an excellent player.
Move by Costello. Averaging almost 19 points per game at a big second half last time out, and looking for more. And Nair got it, keeps it alive on the baseline.
Carter would like to have gotten a little better screen from Clifford. He was wanting to rub his guy off of him and shoot that shot. Instead, he took a bad shot because he had a defender in his face.
Costello on the give and go to Nair.
Years ago, I'm going to keep going. And he said, really, the point when he'll pull back is when he'll get out. This is a guy that goes out every single day in the July recruiting period. I'm out there in July. I see Tom Izzo every day. He has not missed one day in his entire head coaching career. And when that changes, there'll be no swan song.
Really nice job by Valentine and not giving up on the play either.
And Costello knocks. Nice cut. Jodan Price. Ron Waldeman. There's
It's Valentine in the push. Inside Costello.
Assist and a game, and the staff loves the unselfishness of this team.
Costello wide open, an easy hook.
Forbes has 11 points. Valentine has the 4 assists to him.
So Valentine's point production is down. How about the lob in the alley? Rual's tum-tum Nairn has missed on offense. Costello has not.
Work hard, you forget the score, and you're playing against the game.
Spartans get a loose ball.
Good defense on the steal inside. They push the ball up the floor. Good ball reversal by Tum Tum.
Harris with the up fake. Tum Tum the dish to Costello. Again, that.
Orlando Classic, and they beat Michigan State in the final. I did that game, and they really had a tough time handling them down on the post.
Wild shot by Graham. Now with the post, Matt Costello to the other end. He spent a lot of the summer working on his post moves, including the jump. Kentucky win over Duke, and a look back at the whole tip-off marathon. All kinds of action all day long.
I was ready to go on with those guys before the game, but the first game went through. Big time, good post move inside.
The Big 12 SEC Challenge when Kentucky goes to Lawrence.
Should be a lot of fun.
Valentine up top to Costello. A couple of occasions during the game tonight.
I think one of the keys right now is putting the ball in Valentine's hands. Good things happen.
He's out there with Harris, Forbes, Bess, and Costello. Costello bumping with Lucas. Jump hook over him is good. He has really, as we've